Hi there, Morgan here from Crafting a Lovely Life, and today I'm going to show you how to make this super cool glow-in-the-dark Home Sweet Haunted Home wood door sign. We are going to use your Cricut and Iron-on vinyl for this project. Iron-on vinyl is my preferred material when applying a design to wood, but you can also use adhesive vinyl for this project if you would like. This project is great for beginners as well, so if you are new to Cricut, be sure to follow along. Alright, let's make this spooky glow-in-the-dark sign. First, we are going to paint our wood. Once I paint it, I'm not planning to seal this sign. You cannot use iron-on vinyl on top of a sealer, so if you want to seal it, you will want to do that after you have applied the iron-on vinyl. The only reason this might need to be sealed is if you are planning to have it outside exposed to the elements. I'm planning to have this sign hang inside on my front door, but if you want to have it outdoors, you can add a thin layer of polyacrylic protective finish after you have ironed on the vinyl. Once the paint is dry, we are ready to get our design prepared for cutting. So we are going to open a new project in Cricut Design Space and upload our design. The design I'm using today is available for free on my website, and I will link that down below. Once you have it open, we are going to make a circle in Cricut Design Space the same size as our wood sign. This is a great way to visualize how the design will look and make sure we get it sized correctly before cutting. I'm going to just change the color of the circle really quick to black. Now we can move the design over to the circle. If the design is behind the circle, just click Arrange and then move forward. Because I'm putting a bow and some greenery on the bottom of this sign, I'm going to line up my design a bit higher on the sign. I'm also going to make it a bit smaller so it fits a little bit better on the sign. Now that everything is the size we want, we are ready to group our design to prepare it for cutting. Since we are just using one color for this project, we can select the entire design and click Attach. Now we can select Make It. We also need to mirror our design since we are using heat transfer vinyl. So I will select the mirror option on the mat and click Continue so we can set our material type. I'm using a glow-in-the-dark heat transfer vinyl for this project, so I'm going to browse materials and search for heat transfer vinyl non-Cricut. Next, I'm going to place the heat transfer vinyl on my standard grip mat. We're going to place the HTV on the mat shiny side down. Before I make any cuts, I like to use a brayer tool to make sure the vinyl is really stuck down on the mat. Now you are ready to load your mat into your Cricut. Once the mat is loaded, the Cricut button will start blinking and you are ready to start cutting. When the machine is done cutting, the arrow button will start blinking again and you can unload the mat. Then we will remove the vinyl from the mat. I'm also going to trim off some of the uncut vinyl just so I can use it for smaller projects in the future. Now we are going to start weeding the design. First, we are going to get the bulk of the excess vinyl peeled off. Now we can use our weeding tool to get all of the smaller pieces removed. When you are finished weeding, double check that there aren't any little pieces you missed that still need to be weeded. For this project, I recommend using the Easy Press Mini because it does a much better job at getting the iron-on vinyl evenly heated, especially on a rougher surface like wood. If you only have a larger heat press to work with, you could try just moving the heat press continuously while you heat the design. I would also use a Teflon protective sheet over the wood if you're using a large heat press. That way you aren't applying heat directly on the painted wood surface. Cricut's heat guide recommends using the medium temperature setting for the Easy Press Mini. It says to use firm pressure and constant movement for 40 seconds. Once the Easy Press Mini reaches the temperature, we can place our design on the wood sign. I'm using a ruler to make sure I get my design centered. Make sure you place the wood on a heat-resistant mat before heating. Now you can continually move the Heat Press Mini over the design, making sure to get all of the heat transfer vinyl covered. The instructions for this glow-in-the-dark vinyl said to peel the plastic sheet away from the vinyl 10 to 20 seconds after the heat is applied. If you are using a different type of vinyl, make sure you look to see if it is a cool peel or warm peel heat transfer vinyl. Once you start to peel the plastic sheet away, if you notice any parts of the design not adhering to the wood, just place the plastic sheet back down and go over that spot again with the heat press. Now we are ready to add all of the extra goodies to our sign. I like to line everything up before I hot glue it all down just to make sure I know exactly where I want to put everything. I got this pack of Halloween burlap ribbon on Amazon and I am obsessed with it. I also found the black eucalyptus branches on Amazon as well. I will link all of that below if you want to grab the ribbon or the branches. Once you know where you want to put everything, add some hot glue to the ribbon and press it down onto the wood. Then do the same thing with the eucalyptus branches. The last step is to add a piece of ribbon to the back to hang the sign. Just flip it over and glue the ribbon on each side of the sign. And there you have it! How cool is this sign? I absolutely love how it turned out and it was so much fun to make. The vinyl is white during the day and glows green at night, which looks super awesome. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial and get a chance to make your own spooky door sign this Halloween. Be sure to subscribe below so you can follow along each week as I share new crafty projects. Don't forget to grab this free design and the written tutorial for this door sign on my website listed below. Thanks so much for watching. Bye!